Welcome to 2 on the 10.
Oh, we back 2 on the 10, baby.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I'm Paul.
I'm Mitch.
Grady Nicholas.
Oh, Grady Nicholas. Oh, he's using his government name. That's I love it. I love it.
Well,
I love it.
I owe so much money right now.
Yeah.
Getting a little bit too greedy. Got to use my government name. That's going to be my jail name, too.
Yeah,
I'll
You
pay
be
the
having that
bills.
government cheese.
But nah, man. This week we didn't have too much crazy stuff this week. It wasn't like a couple weeks ago where I felt like all hell was gonna break loose and kind of calm down. Some fun shit. Some fun shit going on. But how was your weekend, brother?
My weekend was cool. You know what? Let's see. Other than I hit my local Moose Lodge a couple times.
Oh, shout out to the Moose.
Exactly. You know.
Moose.
You know what? The Moose is actually part of APN. So you got a local networking.
Are they back in?
Yeah, they're back in. Yep. The Moose Lodge is back in.
They were beefing for a while.
Were they?
Yeah.
Wow, what happened there?
Hey,
you want to give them some folklore?
I don't know. It was almost like
innocent of the guilty.
Yeah. It was like Moose Lodge East Mesa. F you too.
Really? Oh wow! It was like
It was getting pretty heavy.
Really?
Yeah.
APN and them.
Yeah, exactly. It was like they were doing disc records and stuff.
Really?
Yeah, exactly. It wasn't safe to be streets and networking. It's like, yeah.
It was up there throwing up boost signs.
Yeah, it was like, hey, yeah. Speaking of that, rest in peace to Chino XL.
So I was just about to say that.
Well, you were too late.
They thought it was gonna go back. Drive by the boost and shit. It was getting that deep.
It was, I don't know, it was pretty heavy.
Okay.
But yeah, so.
But no, they back in the network because I saw Mesa Moose Lodge back in the network. So
they're meeting there soon?
they must have kissed and made up. So
I got you. Hey,
I didn't even know they was beefing, but
we got peace in 2024.
Okay.
But so so I did the Moose Lodge a couple times. I think Greedy met me out one night, right?
I did.
With my boys Jake and Ken, and it was cool though, right? It was just chill.
I saw the photo. You guys were, I was looking good.
Yeah, just chilling, chilling. It's cool. The cheap drinks, just chilling. Like when you want to meet your boys and you just want to chill, and you want a place to call your own. That's what I love about that place. It's just cool, and it's literally right down the road. So I love it. But so I did that a couple nights.
You still going to the same barber that's right around the corner?
Yeah. My boy, shout out Anthony, the barber from Kansas City.
There you go.
Oh yeah, man, he be hooking it up and gives you a beer every time.
Okay.
Yeah, I love it. You cannot get a cut from a skilled person than 25-year master barber for under $20. It's crazy. It's crazy. And get a beer and get like a $5 IPA too, just chilling.
There you go.
Yeah. So but and so I'll say this though. One of the things I wanted to do over the weekend, I talked to Chris. I'm a man. I don't know about you, but I want sushi.
Okay.
And we all know where you go for sushi.
Hold on. Stop it right there.
Yeah.
Tell these folks.
Yeah.
Where's the best sushi? First of all, I think on the West Coast.
Yeah.
Second of all, in Arizona alone. Is where?
It's Tamari.
Tamari. Hands down. Come on.
Hands down. Shout out to Saki.
Yeah, Saki.
AKA Saki Bomb.
That's my boy. All right, tell everybody, what's the first roll you got to get when you walk in?
I mean, you got to get the premium roll.
Yes.
The premium roll.
Yeah. Listen, I'm going to tell everybody right now, if the premium roll don't change your life, bro, you don't know what food is. I'm just going to try to tell you. If you ain't never had it, that shit is so fire.
It is the best roll I've ever had, and we've traveled the country. We've been outside of the country. I'm not trying to oversell it. The premium roll.
Not one person I've ever taken in there has said this roll is
I'll
terrible.
put it this way, Doug Hopkins' boy said the same thing. Best sushi you ever had, ever.
Yeah.
Ever. And I'm sitting there going, man, it's crazy. And it was cool. So, and what was dope about this one, because we were thinking, like, sometimes I'm going to be honest, sometimes I like going to I have a couple good all-you-can-eat places.
Yeah,
Good.
right? Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
And, this time it was about, quality over quantity.
Yep.
Because, damn well you're going to fucking, if you're going to Tamari,
Yep.
you and your girl, depending, if they're drinking or not, whatever, you're not out there under 100 and something, 100 to 200. Right?
Damn, how many motherfucking rolls you eat,
I
bro?
don't know. I'm just saying.
Well, it depends on, because I was like, nah, I've been out of there under the 100 motherfuckers.
$100 after tips.
Oh, when we were there, we spent like 80 something plus tips, so we were over 100.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we were going roll after roll, bro. We were probably about 5-6 rolls deep.
Yeah, no, we had to go back and polish the
Well,
meat
you-
off with
so-
dessert.
and
So we had a primo roll.
and that was a piece, right? Or no? Or no?
Well, no.
Oh, no, so you guys didn't drink then?
$60.
No, we had sake bombs. But we to make it fair, we did get there early. So if you get there between 5 and 6, the sake bombs I think are like maybe $5-6 or something like that.
Really? Still?
Yeah. So, yeah.
I
So,
ordered one, and then I mean, don't get me wrong, I
did
don't
you get
know.
there early or no?
Yeah, I got there. Well, here's the crazy part. So you know it opens at 5, right?
Yeah.
On Saturday, and now we got there 4:55.
Okay.
Pulled up. There's 20 people outside waiting.
Fuck, man. I know that's the thing. It's a lot. People don't realize it's a small hole in the wall.
And they don't take reservations.
Yeah, a small hole in the wall next to fucking Buffalo Exchange, right? So first time I ever gone in there.
So first of all, you can bring your girlfriend's blouse, exchange it, and then go get the money for sock.
Yeah, if you running low on cash, definitely raid your wardrobe, go in there, get some side money, and then go over there and
Get the primo roll.
Yeah.
Make sure you got like $18.
Yep, and then you be fine. But no, if you go in there early, you'll get a discount. But like I said, it's a fucking line at the door, and it's a hole in the wall.
Yeah.
You got to understand. Saki's been there for he's been at that spot for
20 years, probably.
shit. Let me see. How long have I been in? Yeah, it might be fucking 20 years.
About 20 years.
Yeah.
And he's killing. I remember he had 2 locations, but then the other location, whatever location he was at, would be the one thriving. I know that from running business.
I told him a long time ago they should have, because the Buffalo Exchange. I was like, man,
Knock it out.
Knock that shit out and blow it. But I don't think he wants all that stretch.
No.
He likes it small like it is. Yeah.
Exactly. I'll tell you this. So here's what's funny about the whole thing. I'm sitting there and we were looking. I started looking up other sushi spots. I'll tell you, there's a couple that are rated 4 9s in the area.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm gonna go check them out.
Okay.
I've heard about them and I want to check them out. But again, you never know if it's flavored rolls, if they're talking sashimi or theory, all that.
These motherfuckers ain't never fucking ate sushi in their life.
Yeah. You just never know. But I mean,
They was getting that fried sushi.
But I'll tell you, 20 people are waiting. I'm sitting there going, if we don't get the bar, I mean, well, whatever. I don't want to sit down. That's.
I've only sat in those seats, like not sat at the bar.
Yeah.
Probably 3 times the whole time ever.
So here's what's funny. Everybody filters in. We look around to see what's left.
Yep.
There's 4 seats by sake.
Oh wow.
And the cool thing is they left the one where they leave the one seat where you can't sit.
Yeah.
So now I sit there, so nobody's sitting next to me.
Yep.
And we were right there talking. So hey, what's going on? I ain't seen you in a minute.
Yeah.
My boy said whatever. So we just start chopping up, and it's pretty cool when the owner. Like, he's only talking to me and Chris. He's not talking to anybody else the whole time.
Yeah.
I mean, he's busy. He's actually busy. He's got
No, because they're fucking throwing out rolls like a motherfucker.
No, exactly. So yeah, we did 2 primo rolls.
Dojo. And then they come around and get
two primo rolls.
Yeah. Oh, 2.
Yeah. I already had to start it out, and then did a cowboy roll.
Chris is like, I want my own shit.
No. Well, I was like,
she's like, let me touch my own.
I was like, you better get your own shit. Hey.
That's funny.
So it did 2 primo rolls, and then what's it called? Did the cowboy roll?
Yeah, cowboy rolls so good, bro. I love the flavoring because they got the steak. They got the steak on top of the fucking roll, so it's like it gives you that.
Oh, the
thing I love about Saki's rolls, every bite you could taste a different flavor, and that's what I'm saying. He's very skilled at.
No, he layers
of shit amazing,
and the flavors are phenomenal. And then I go, hey, your choice, bro. And he goes, okay, really? Whatever.
What'd you get?
He did us the garlic roll.
The garlic roll
my
was
God.
good. Yes.
The garlic roll is good. It's crunchy.
Yep.
And stuff. And so and then we got out there, and so we were chopping it up. I guess he didn't know you played football, because we were talking. That's what
He bullshit, motherfucker.
But
how many times we go in there? Because he's from. So Saki's from Baltimore, right?
Okay, yeah.
So he used to have. He doesn't have it up in the man. Yeah. He used to have a picture up there with Joe Flacco.
Okay.
So Joe Flacco was in there. He used to also have the sign that says, "Oh, free sake tomorrow," right?
Yeah.
And so that shit's funny. I used to love that sign because it was like, "Oh, free sake, you come in."
Oh, I thought it meant he was in jail. I'm like,
free sake, but no, like I said, man, I love going in there because the atmosphere is fucking love. It's like a family joint, bro. I got Polaroids on there. I got probably like 3 Polaroids up there, like when I went back there in the day. It was so funny, man. The first time I went to this joint was when I was married, and my ex-wife took me there. Mm-hmm. And like I said, it was a hole-in-the-wall joint, and when she took me there on like a Tuesday or Wednesday, right?
Tuesday.
And I told her, I was like, it's one of them motherfuckers where you don't know about it at first. And I told her, I said, and on a Tuesday during that time. This is like around the time like he's probably been in business like 2-3 years, whatever. Just starting to build up clientele, and I go in there and there's maybe 10 people in there at the time, and I told her straight up, I was like, look, I'm gonna tell you right now. If I get food poisoning, I'm fucking you up. Just letting you know, right?
Oh,
and so,
hey, he went from ashy to classic.
like real quick, right? And she was like, "No, come on, boy, sit your ass down." So I sit down and whatever. Oh, she got me first time, and I don't know why I've never gone back to them because they're fucking delicious rolls. But she got me the apple roll, the kiwi roll, and then the fucking primo roll. And I said, every fucking roll was just amazing. And I was like, what the fuck did you just give me? And that shit was delicious.
Let me say this. I got to jump in and paint this picture truly. So after your experience there, you told me about it.
Yeah.
And Mitch, I got to tell you, I found the best sushi spot ever. Any place I've been to. And keep in mind, we went to San Francisco off the water. We've been to LA. We've been to Hollywood.
That's why I said
any place we've been to.
That's what I said. On the West Coast. We go up and down the West Coast trying to find good sushi.
And don't get me wrong, I've been to New York with it. I've been to Vegas, Miami, Dallas. I'm not trying to say they're all, stuff like that, but I'm just saying we've been to places. Seattle?
Yes.
Seattle? I mean, any place with water, water and culture. Those mix well. But I remember you said, I go, bullshit. He goes, it's all about Vista. I go, bullshit, bro. Bullshit. He goes, no, seriously. So we set it up. Remember, he showed up. And hey, he was not lying. I was like, this shit is phenomenal. I mean, because I thought the San Francisco one, remember when we were in the city? And we were right off the strip, right by the fucking bridge and shit?
Yep.
And like we got off of Broadway in San Francisco, by the Golden Gate, and we're having sushi. That shit was phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
But this shit was on some other level. Like they had, okay, here's the thing. They had the advantage of being straight, like, they say farm to table, fucking ocean to fucking ocean to table.
Yep.
They were ocean to table. By the way, I'm gonna start that phrase. That's on me now. Ocean to table. But again, that's okay if you want a tuna roll, salmon roll, whatever.
Yeah.
We're talking flavors, layers.
Yes.
We're talking like this shit is phenomenal. And again, don't want to oversell it, but it is what it is. So you brought me. I went a few more times. Remember, Nick? I brought you. I go, hey, we got to try this spot, bro. And the cool thing about it is, especially the funnest feeling in the world is before, when you use that as the pregame spot. So like, you're like, okay, hey, we're going to go out afterwards. Let's get liquored up with the sake bombs and let's eat some phenomenal sushi. So again, you told me that I was a little skeptical, just because, you said Burger King was better than Chuck Box. And you said Domino's. You said Domino's is better than Bianca Pizza.
It still is.
Again, so
it still is. I ain't lying, bro. I ain't lying.
Hey, I have to say this in your credit: the sun shines on a dog's ass.
Hey, we'll contribute that to his ex-wife. He didn't even actually find it.
Shout out to Kim. So long story short. Went there. By the way, Saki's he's like, hey, how's your guys' vodka doing? Long story. That's a vodka company.
Yeah, he reminds. That's the thing. That motherfucker got a mind like an elephant, bro.
No, definitely. And he just be chilling, and we were the only people he talked to. Amazing experience, man. So again, like I said, amazing experience. Then I met with Nick afterwards. We had some drinks at the Moose, and to be honest with you, it was just cool. And then of course, Sunday, as soon as I could, I had to watch Mayor Kingston.
Oh fuck, that shit was crazy.
Are you on the news?
Yeah, I'm on.
We can't tell.
Damn, Nick, hurry up, catch
season one. My girl went out of town this weekend.
You should have binge watched the fuck out of it.
So bad, but hey. I also wanted to keep my life. I didn't want to be murdered. So she got back. She's like, you didn't watch the show, did you? And I just kind of looked at it.
Oh, she likes it too.
I will murder. Oh, yeah. We watched a couple episodes last night.
But y'all got to binge watch the fuck out of it.
She just looked at me. She's like, if you watch it, I will murder you. And I'm like,
it's honestly, I'm not trying to oversell it, but it's some of the most amazing shit I've watched. I'm in.
No.
I'm all in.
I like it. I like it because it has so many twists and turns.
Exactly.
And like the newest show, didn't fucking disappoint. Like it like every week doesn't disappoint. Like there's some
the last time I watched a show and I'm in my head, all right, fuck, don't pause it. Or you're watching, you're like, oh, there's only 10 minutes left, fuck. there were 3 shows that I really was into.
Okay.
The first one was Entourage.
Okay. Yeah, Entourage. I love.
And in fact, I used to wait 2 or 3 weeks just so I could binge watch 2 or 3 of them.
Gotcha.
Okay. The other one for me was Animal Kingdom.
Okay. I never got into Animal Kingdom, bro.
Hey, still check it out. You should check it out. Check it out. I think it's worth it, especially now. Now it's the years past. And then, but this one, I mean, this one and Entourage are for 2 different reasons.
Right.
Entourage was back in the day when we were out, lifestyle clubs, food. You know.
I like Entourage because it was our time, and we had a group of guys that fucking that fit all our roles. It was amazing because we had our own entourage. That's what I'm saying.
No, without a doubt. And we definitely tried to. We did our part to live that up back then, especially back then, because that was what 06 to 08 to 12 or something, whatever.
Yeah, we definitely had folks that definitely fit like all the personalities that was in that show. But Mayor of Kingstown, bro, that shit fucking fire. If you ain't checked it out, and I'm watching that, and I'm watching my girl got me on this show. It must have been come on NBC. It's called The 100. The shit's got 7 fucking episodes. I've been binge watching the fucking every time I get, bro. It makes you mad. That way you got to fucking keep watching. Like it's crazy.
By the way, thank you, Nick. Hey, thank you. Speaking of that, I already finished Mad Dogs.
Yeah, what'd you think?
You know what? I liked it. It wasn't Mayor Kingstown-ish, but it was very good. And don't get me wrong, it got me.
It's kind of crazy at times. Anyway.
It was crazy, and you know what pissed me off? I found myself angry at the motherfuckers. Like,
yes, but that's the 100, bro. That's the 100, bro. And you gotta watch it 100 because you'll love a character 1 minute, and then fucking 4 episodes later you'll hate that motherfucker.
I know my girls like sitting there watching with me, going, "Yes, we get it. You would have done it this way. Yeah, we get it. You
exactly. Because I'm talking to the TV like, what the fuck you doing, motherfucker?
Yeah, exactly. I sat there. I paused shit and tell her. She's probably like sitting there going, "We get it.
You get it. You ain't gonna change.
Hey, this isn't Vallejo. Yeah. We get it, but I get it. You would have done it. You would have done it the right way.
You see Mad Dogs yet? No. You gotta watch it. It's like 8 episodes. It's quick.
Okay.
You can watch it in a weekend.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Worth a watch.
Okay.
But I would say I got anxiety watching it.
Yeah.
And it pissed me the fuck off because I'm sitting there going, like, it gets me mad.
On Netflix?
Which one is it? Apple.
Is it Apple?
I can't remember.
Don't worry, I got a free TV app, so it'll fuck.
So yeah, let's figure it out. But I'll tell you what, Mad Dogs was cool. It was 8 episodes. It was crazy. I'll just say, hey, I'll just say this.
Amazon Prime.
Hey.
Amazon Prime?
Yeah.
Okay.
All I gotta say is the fucking cat dude.
Oh yeah.
When it was that shit was, I was like, what the fuck? Yeah. Hey, that shit was crazy. All right. And I sat there playing my own position.
We're good. I got it. Okay, that's great because I got another show to catch. So because the 100 is about to be, and I'm already up. So now I got to fucking just like the House of Dragons because that's my shit right now. I got to wait every fucking Sunday, but it's only a finale. I don't know what's wrong with these fucking writers, right? They only write fucking 8 episodes. What happened back in the day when they was doing 14, 16 episodes? They get you fucking invested in this motherfucker.
It's like selling drugs, bro. Here's a little bit of hit. Check this out.
Yeah. But then you go 2 years without fucking making some shit.
That's what happens.
Do some bullshit. Anyway.
Hey, you see Squid Games 2 is coming out?
Yeah. See, only thing about when they try to do it like a number 2 is it was a phenomenon. The first one. Leave it at that because when you try to recreate that fucking,
well, look how long it took Jersey Shore to get their mojo back.
I got you, but here's my thing: is when you got such a fucking phenomenon like Squid Games, why the fuck are you going to try to do a number 2?
Do you really have to ask that question?
Why? Yeah, because
money. Because people are going to watch it no matter what, and even if it's bombs and it's horrible, people will still watch it.
Yeah,
and they'll still make money.
And
it didn't really cost them much.
So you're talking like a fan right now, not a business person.
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying, but what I'm saying is like when you got an amazing, when you got me watching fucking subtitles, okay, I wouldn't even watch the English version. Straight up
talking about porn.
I don't know what the fuck kind of porn you watch. You anime type dude, ain't you? You nasty bastard.
Oh, we'll talk about anime later, by the way. Shout out to Comic-Con San Diego, or not, actually.
But anyway, what I'm getting at is I don't know. You just don't fuck with a classic. When you come out with something, you don't because normal. It's only a few. Think about this. It's only a few shows that the second lived up to the hype. There's only one right now off the top of my head I can think of. Well, no, I take that back. There's two off the top of my head where I can say the second one might have been as good as.
All right, what is it? Let's go around one real quick. All right. Where's the second better than the first?
Bad Boys.
You.
I'm gonna probably Rocky 2, 3, and 4.
Oh, I was gonna say I was gonna say Rocky 3. Okay. Ooh, fuck! Now you're leaving me. I have my answer. I'm gonna say Empire Strikes Back.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah. You know what? You're right because it fucking built up. Where 2 and 3 were as good as. You got another one?
But the shit is, hey, if we got to go one more round, fuck. Porky stew? I don't know.
Oh my God, you on this board shit tonight? You nasty man.
Porky's is regular
What's
shit.
going on over there in the
Porky's is
fucking
rated R.
Titano household
No,
over
but
there?
seriously, okay, let's try it. Let's literally try to think.
All right, hold on.
What's one more round where the part 2 was better than part 1?
Fuck. Okay. Shit.
It's very difficult.
No, it is. That's what I'm saying. Fuck. See, this is what I'm talking about. You can't get, but I'm trying to think of some shit. All right, viewers, I want you to type in. I want you to send what
I
you
can
think.
name plenty of shows where the 2 like it was horrible.
No.
Of course we know that.
I'll be like, yeah.
I mean,
But when it was better than, like I said, Bad Boys 2 was better than Bad Boys 1 for me. But fuck, what's a second sequel that was better than the first one?
I mean, people could argue Godfather. I don't know.
No, one kind of set off
Set the tone, exactly.
Yeah, set
exactly.
the tone. So I would say that. Fuck, man, that's very few. That's what I'm saying. You can't fucking recreate that magic of that. Like they're coming out with Gladiator 2, right?
Yeah.
That shit to me, I don't.
I'm excited. You know why? Denzel.
Yeah, no. I'm
Anything Denzel's in.
I'm excited to see how they do it, but tell me, like Gladiator's in my top 5 of all time. To fucking top that shit?
How about this? Fast and the Furious. Well, first of all, the first one was trash anyway.
Yeah, some of the later ones were better than the first.
Yeah.
And then some of the end ones was like, we're riding a car into space. And then I'm going to jump from the spaceship and land on a comet and fly it to the moon. That's all realistic, though. That's what happened.
Oh, my God. That's
I remember that I stopped watching them. There was like a car. They're racing down the freeway going like 100. The guy jumps off across the overpass to the other car coming the opposite direction and lands on top of the hood. I'm like, he's going like 90 miles an hour this way, jumps off, and then catches a car coming 90 miles an hour this way and lands on the hood and doesn't explode into a million pieces.
No, let's seriously try to find. Come on, one more.
all right.
one more.
Hold on.
The
Show or
part 2 is better.
Part 2.
Come on, we can't have too much dead air.
All right. Come on.
Fuck.
Something too.
I mean,
Bro,
fuck. I'm at a loss.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean,
You
I
don't-
almost
you
I want
don't-
to throw out shit like John Wick and fucking and Equalizer. but
No,
that-
fucking
no,
John
no,
Wick.
no.
The first John Wick was fucking the shit.
Agreed. Equalizer too.
No, Equalizer 2. The first one was still better than one. You see, here's the thing.
Okay,
got it.
Born Identity.
I got it. Terminator 2 Judgment Day.
Yeah, okay. I got you.
All right, okay.
Although Terminator 1 was the classic.
Yes, but that's what I'm saying with the
Classic.
Arnold.
Oh, right. Okay, how about this? All right, I got you. Rambo for part 2.
Tur-
The
yeah.
first one sucked. The first one he's walking around in the fucking
Hey, so here's what this is what they have. Terminator 2, The Dark Knight.
Batman.
So they said Empire Strikes Back, which is the second. Yep.
There you go.
Godfather Part 2.
We've quoted Mitch on 2 of the 5. so far. If Mitch says Karate Kid 2, we might have to agree with him.
Yeah.
They did show Bad Boys too.
Yeah. No, Bad Boys 2 was fucking dope. That shit was so funny. I haven't I know the newest Bad Boys out. I haven't seen it. Have you seen it yet? You haven't seen it? No? Okay.
I'll watch it.
I was gonna watch it. I never got to it.
Yeah. I might watch it this weekend, so it's a good
Last shot. We're going on part 2s. I know I'm missing.
I got it.
Got to be some, right?
No, if I think about one, but no.
I mean, some of like the superhero movies, they're saying some of the you know. But those they're a dime a dozen. And there's like 500 of them. So
Those off the rip. All right, let's move on. You done?
Yeah, I'm done. I'll just shout it out anytime during the show. I was blaming on my Tourette's.
Anyway,
Hey, how's your guys' weekend?
Greedy, let's go, baby.
I'm gonna
What you
keep mine
got?
short and sweet. Friday night, I went out to how did I put it, Mitch? Some bars with Paul, but what did I call it?
A bukkake party.
No.
No, it wasn't a cocky party, motherfucker. What's wrong with you? Yeah,
What did I
nasty,
say,
you see what bitches minds that? Hey, Chris, what the fuck's going on at the
No,
house?
I thought that's what he said.
What is going on at the house?
I thought that's
You
what
gotta
he
tell me.
said. I thought he said.
I need to know right now what's going on.
No, I thought he said bukkake party 2. Better than part 1.
Oh, we hung out at a few slummy swinger bars.
Hey, I was texting Nick. Nick's like, hey, what are you doing? I didn't know Scottsdale has all these slummy swinger bars.
So we went to. He talked about poor decisions. That shit was fucking.
Oh, it sounds like you made the right decision.
It was I made a poor decision.
That shit was funny. It was a bunch of like lifestyle people at this spot, right? I didn't even know it was gonna be there. Because I've been trying to get Tusi down there that much, and so we went down there, and there was a whole bunch of motherfuckers down there that I knew and shit like
Were they
that.
playing music?
No, it wasn't like that. But Nick, you can definitely tell Nick was a fish out of water. He was like, "What the fuck?"
Did somebody go up to you, Nick? My friend doesn't like you. I don't like you either. We're swingers.
It was funny as a motherfucker though, because you could tell Nick he was a fish out of water.
I
man.
was just
He was looking around like, what the fuck does he got me into right now? It was fucking funny as fuck, but it was hot as shit
Yeah, it
out
was
that bitch.
fucking hot.
It was hot as fuck though.
And then I went. So I went from one crazy group of
Slummy,
individuals, slummy, to Saturday night going to the Moose Lodge. So that's a whole nother. And I think you actually did play that song.
I did for
at
the
bar.
jukebox guys.
Oh my god!
So yeah, my girl was out of town, so I just kind of lived free and had some fun and
There you go.
had a few drinks. But yeah, it was different spectrum ends of the spectrum.
Hey, didn't you end up at Champions there later?
I did. Yeah, Saturday night I did met up with. Shout out to Herbie.
Do they still got
Herbert the pervert.
the line around the fucking champions and shit? You said it was busy.
Yeah, there was a lot. We pulled up. There was like 40 people waiting in line. So then we walked
Why
over.
don't you tell my boy Spider? You know me.
Yeah,
fuck is
then-
going on with
Then we
Champions?
walked over to the porch, and that was popping. Hung out there for a drink, and then we went back over to Champs and closed out the night there. It was pretty cool. It was a good time.
Y'all gotta tell me about Gilbert. I don't fuck with Gilbert too much. So
I got to go back and make an appearance.
yeah, no.
I stopped at the post on the way here, though.
I go over there. I gotta definitely make sure I'm fucking Ubering over that bitch, cause
Oh yeah.
That's a given.
Paul, how was your weekend though?
you know what? My weekend was it was fun. It was a good time. You know, I'm gonna put my personal business out. Like earlier in the week, you know, me and my girl have been beefing and stuff like that. So it was good. Like we had to come back and like kind of reconnect. So we had a good time. Like because we can't go. You know, like here's the thing: is you know all relationships. You get caught up in your shit, and sometimes you beef and stuff like that. But when you got your person, man, it literally sucks being in a fight with them because you fucking away. You know, you want to touch them so bad, you want to kiss them so bad, you look at them so bad, but then you fucking are so mad at them, you're like, I don't even want to fuck. You know, so you fight that fucking good in you. So when you finally do make up, it's like it's fun. It's having your best friend back, and then you're gonna you have a good time, and that's kind of like what we did this weekend. Just kind of like a reconnect. We went out and we partied a little bit. Like I said, we caught up with Nick on, what was that, Friday? Yeah, Friday night. So we had a good time. We were down in Scottsdale, Poor Decisions. Then we went over to Goodwood.
4 decisions and good wood.
Yeah. The whole fucking
Shout out to my boy Kirby, the bouncer there.
it was crazy because I think I was out there like Wednesday or third, like 2 nights before or a night before. The shit was dead as fuck. But then I found out there was
It was Thursday.
it was a country. No, because Thursdays in Scottsdale are normally popping. You know what I'm saying? But it was a country and a hip hop concert on the same fucking night. So everybody was out of fucking Old Town at those.
Yeah, but they ended up like canceling the country show because of the weather.
Oh, what, the Kitty Chestnut joint? They canceled that bitch?
Yeah, I think that was the one. The one they it was at the casino. They
Gotcha.
shut it down. They had to reschedule because
Gotcha.
lightning came through and They had to clear.
Yeah. So I live out here in Chandler, and the fucking weather out here ain't no fucking joke, man. That shit will come up and fuck your shit up. So, a backyard, I ain't even cleaning up my backyard until fucking these monsters over. It's no sense. It'd be fucking worthless. But no, but
Shit, but I drove the car tonight, not the bike.
yeah. I know you be getting fucked
Because
up.
the last 3 weeks in a
This
row.
motherfucker be wrapped up like he in the motherfucking Sahara and shit with his eyeballs out and shit like that. Crazy as fuck, man. I don't know how you do that shit, but anyway. But no, like I said, we had a good weekend. We had some folks come over, did like a pool day on Saturday, just hanging out by the pool. So it was hella dope, man. Like I said, the weekend was kind of cool. We may go to a birthday party here and there, but we're going to Greece in a couple weeks. That's gonna be a special time. I got a special surprise for you guys after we get back from Greece. So I'll let you guys know. But yeah, I'm getting excited and stuff like that. So,
Well, yeah.
but speaking on excitement,
Yeah.
finally, okay, we gotta get to this lady because we've been dodging her for the last 2-3 weeks, right? We said we're gonna get to her, but we gonna get to her. So, Ellen, you are not out of our sights. We did not forget about you.
Ellen Degenerate.
Yes.
I mean, is that her name?
Something like that, But, this is one of Mitchell Titano's favorite person.
I can't stand that. I can't stand that person.
This is one of her favorite person.
guess-
So let's talk about this a little bit. All right. So she went on tour. She canceled her tour halfway through. And she told the people that she is done with comedy and she's getting out of showbiz. So that means the Ellen DeGeneres show is over. I think it's what'd you say, auspicious is the word, is time right now for her. Just because all the things that are going on with Puff Daddy and these celebrities. I mean, we're going to kind of dive into what we think may or may not be going on right now with her, why she's doing this thing. I know you haven't seen Oprah in the spotlight at all. Oprah did fell off the motherfucking earth. Jay-Z's popped his head up a couple times just to do some concerts and stuff, but no public appearance. You haven't even seen Beyonce. You don't even know what the fuck's going on with that. So
She gone country, so
I'm just saying, what do you think? And let's coincidence theorists. I pass this over to you. What do you think's going on here?
I mean, first of all, I truly don't know. I'm not a big fan of Ellen. I think there's a lot of funny stuff that goes on. Both, I mean, some of it for us to see, some of it behind the scenes. I'll just say this: I've never even thought she was funny. That's just me. I don't know. Did anybody?
Yeah, no. She was never funny and stuff like that.
She's got charisma.
Yeah.
But she was never funny. Like, I guess supposedly she got her start out of Louisiana, the funniest person of the year comedy thing. And what was it, 81 or something?
Right.
Was it 81? Was it that far back?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I got to find that out. Hold on. Because I thought it was 81 in Louisiana.
But here's the thing is, like you said, she's never been that funny, but then all of a sudden she gains all this momentum and all this steam, and then she gets her own show. And I think...
82.
yeah.
She began as at a local comedy club in her hometown of New Orleans, which led to national recognition in 1982 when her videotape club performance won Showtime's Funniest Person in America honor.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't see any of that.
Yeah.
I don't.
So I think, she was a great face. Like I said, I'm an equal opportunist. I think they had to push an agenda at that time. She's a great face for it.
I mean, she definitely had the soccer mom and the stay-at-home mom crowd for her show.
Yeah. I mean, it was definitely the eras of the talk show hosts. You had fucking, I'm going to date myself a little bit. You had the Oprahs, you had the Phil Donahues. Ellen came along. Then,
She was supposed to be like the clean cut, friendly, had all like the celebrities on and joked with them and had a good time.
right. But she did have close ties to Puff Daddy. You know what I'm saying?
Well, let me take one step back real quick. Do you guys remember she had a show on ABC called Ellen?
Yeah.
No, I'm not talking about the talk show. I'm
No,
talking about
her own. Yeah.
and,
her own.
and she actually came out in April 30th of 97. Just so you guys know, on her show.
Okay.
So,
Well, I mean, it wasn't. Here's the thing. That wasn't like everybody knew. It was like, okay, duh. You just said it, but everybody knew that she ain't like men. I mean, that was. I mean, that was obvious.
Well, during like the whole Me Too movement thing, a bunch of like her former staffers came out and said she was like horrible to work with, and I think that's what inevitably stopped her from actually doing her show for a while. Is because of all the backlash that she got from former staff and people that worked on the show, and even guests that said how poorly she treated them. So I remember that was like a big controversy back then, and then even like during COVID when she was doing like things from her house and stuff. I know Mitch can speak on this. Some of the artwork that she has in her house,
the sweater she was wearing, the symbolism, a lot of the cult stuff. There was even on the set of her show, the panels looked just like the panels, like on the background looked just like the panels from Epstein Island, in his mansion with the blue and the white columns and everything else. I mean, there was a lot of little insinuations. It was her. I remember this. It was her, and it was definitely also what's the dude from ABC's Late Night? Jimmy Kimmel.
Jimmy Kimmel. Yeah.
Her and Kimmel had some similar stuff. I remember the sweater she had. I remember the pictures in the background, and she was shook. Like, I mean, she was, it was interesting. There was a lot of crazy rumors going on at the time. Who knows what's real or not? I mean, the one thing I'll say is this world is not what we know it to be.
Right.
Just keep an open mind. Get your discernment straight. Because I don't care what side of anything you're on. This world is not what we know it to be. And if you sat here 20 years ago and thought what you thought of the world and thought of it now, I mean, it's true. It's true.
Well, I also think it just goes to show, like, the people that you see on TV and in these movies and stuff, that's not that person. And you don't really know that true person. And just because, hey, I like someone in the movies, you don't know what kind of individual they actually are in day-to-day life.
Well, they call it Hollywood for a reason. Hollywood, the wood, first of all, there's symbolism. Look up the trees that are supposedly, in witchcraft and sorcery and everything. Look at the wood they use for their staffs for that. It is Hollywood. I mean, it's pretty interesting. I mean, this is not made up. This is not conspiracy. I guess you coincidence, and Paul always says it, but I guess you coincidence theorists are just going to say it's just coincidental again and again and again and again. I mean, but also, let's also, speaking of coincidences, it's coincidental that her dancer for the show, Twitch, who was super popular on the social medias, whether it was TikTok and IG, right?
It's tied to who?
Well, first of all, there is ties to P. Diddy parties.
Okay.
There's rumors allegedly
That they what? Were?
that they were lovers.
Yep.
And all of a sudden he dies, supposedly commits suicide.
Because?
I mean, I don't know the because. I mean, or I'm not going to say, but again.
Allegedly, the rumors are because.
Anybody else want to jump in on this?
Come on, I'm asking you. Maybe I'm asking the coincidence theory. What's going on?
Well,
come on now, finish it up.
I'm going to let you finish this one up.
No, come on. When you hold on, don't get scared.
I'm not scared. I'm not scared.
What's wrong? You think they coming to your bedroom?
No, I don't give a damn. Bring it
talk
on.
to
Hey,
him.
bring it on.
Come on, Cletus. Yeah, come on, Cletus.
No, but I mean.
Talk to him, Win.
But I'll just say, again.
Break it down.
There's just some deeper involvement. There's 6 degrees of separation.
Okay.
There's things that were said, seen, and again, I'll just say this, that go look into the story of Twitch the dancer, who, by the way, when you look, and again.
So was he going to come clean on some shit?
Okay, so he was writing a book.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay,
all right, he was writing a book. Yeah. He was writing a tell-all book about what was going on. Allegedly, right? And it had Ella involved, but it also had Puff Daddy involved, correct?
And I'll say this. If you go to the accounts of, I mean, first of all, let's use our discernment. Let's use our common sense. I know nobody has it, but let's try and find it. Okay. Pick it up off the floor, dust it off, dust your shoulder off, whatever.
Right.
But let's try and use our common sense for a second and think about this. Think about the account that his wife said. He left, and I don't have my notes in front of me because we've been trying to do this story for a while, but he checked into a hotel, right?
Yeah.
He didn't bring anything with him, right? He just kind of left one night, and and he was supposedly in a decent mood. He was in a good mood. If you look at the videos he had made up to that, happy, dancing with his wife, his kid, whatever, and stuff. All of a sudden, he commits suicide in a hotel room.
Yeah, well,
And then, okay, well, now let's stop there. Another person close to Ellen, her ex-girlfriend, Anne Heche,
Hey, shit.
Heche, a movie star, drives her car into a house.
Yeah, gets in a car accident. Now, okay, so there is. I'm gonna go in this rabbit hole with you.
Oh,
because-
the video is still on YouTube.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. There is video
Yes.
where they are wheeling her body in a body bag, and she actually unzipped the body bag and sat the fuck up.
Butt naked.
Yes, in the body bag.
In the body bag, yes. It sat straight the fuck up.
Yes.
Like kind of trying to get out for air.
Yeah, and then
it's
they
creepy
rushed
as
her
hell.
back into the fucking ambulance.
And then supposedly later, first of all, there's conflicting reports back at the hospital, and then the day later she succumbs to her wounds. But she was zipped up in a body bag.
Yeah.
And again, it's on YouTube until they get rid of it. And she pops up through the bag.
Yep.
I've heard all the theories. Coincidence theorists call me all the time, telling me, well, the body's dead, and then the reaction to this and that. Oh, okay. It's so funny when people want to defend their agenda and not look at things with a clear lens. It's like, well, my brain only understands this. So I have to come up with, well, maybe this, maybe that, maybe that, maybe this. And that's what I think a lot of people do in this world. When in reality, if you start with, this world is not what it seems, let me use X, Y,
Why she run
Z.
into the house though? Why
with
she
the car.
crashed into the house? Yeah.
Yeah. Don't know.
They don't have. I mean, they ain't do a toxicology report.
Are you aware of that?
I haven't heard any.
I haven't heard any. I'm gonna look it up while we're talking. Because I have not heard.
So I need to know. Was there a
let's
toxicology?
put
Did she have any kind of drugs in her system? You know.
Well,
There's
I'm
a
sure
lot
they
of
could've-
craziness that goes on in.
I know I've seen, but the reason why I was going down a rabbit hole with you because I've seen that video myself. This is not some crazy shit that I can say. Oh, really? I can say. I mean, take it for your word, like you said, it's still on YouTube.
And nobody's been able to explain that. I mean, I've never seen another body in a body bag pop up.
Here's what
fight.
the autopsy report said. So first of all, the postmortem determined that Heisch died of inhalation and thermal injuries, while a sternum fracture caused by blunt force contributed significantly, per the autopsy report, which also noted her right kidney was lacerated and she suffered burns over 12% of her body.
Okay. But there was no toxicology report where they're saying there was drugs in her body, whatever.
A bloodstream test was taken when Heisch arrived at the hospital, showed evidence of, and I'm in the field and I don't even know this shit, benzoyl,
Benzies?
Come on.
yeah.
Come on,
Benzoylicodone, whatever it's called, the inactive metabolite of cocaine in Heisch's body, which means she had used the drug in the past, but hadn't used it at the time of the crash.
Okay, so so here's the thing is, so cocaine through your bloodstream is not detectable for 3 days. After 3 days, that's why a lot of people do it on Friday. Just to be clear with you, I've never done cocaine in my life. I'm just all medical shit. So to let you know, is if you do it on a Friday, it won't show up on your blood test on Monday unless you do a hair sample. But go ahead.
Well, let me also say this. I mean, just to get history. Immediately following her split from DeGeneres, she suffered a highly publicized psychotic break. And keep in mind, this was early 2000s, so and this was 2001. Heisch publicized a memoir titled "Call Me Crazy," in which she alleged extensive sexual abuse by her father.
Gotcha.
Again, it's
But like I said, is what did she know? What was she going to tell? And like I said, yes, there are, post-mortem, there are definitely, if you talk to coroners, you talk to mortuary dudes, yes, the body does do weird shit. That's why they drain you, because it bloats, and you get fucking stinky, fucking rigor mortis, all that shit like that. But it don't happen that motherfucking quick. I'm going to let you know.
You don't sit up and fight.
Yeah, you don't sit up and fight. And that is some other shit that's going on that shit we need to definitely talk about on a later date once we research that shit.
so here's another thing. So Heisch's speed before her crash was estimated at 90 miles per hour in a residential neighborhood. That doesn't even make sense.
Yeah.
Unless she's running from somebody.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Okay. let's think about. First of all, we live. We're close to Gilbert. Soccer moms, and one of the things I know from a fact from talking to Gilbert PD, is that soccer moms go to yoga. They take prescription pills and drink wine, right? Mm-hmm. You still don't see 90 mile. I've almost got hit by one of them. Right. Drive through a red light, hit somebody else, but you don't see 90-mile-per-hour crashes in neighborhood residentials. But people act like, oh, well, again, they take the narrative and go, she must have been crazy. She must have been doing this. I'm sitting there going, I've never heard of that before. Mm-hmm. Let's figure this out. But then the other thing too is. Speaking back in 2001, DeGeneres said, I thought Ann loved me with all her heart, but now I know the truth. Ann never truly loved me. I see that now as I was being used. And that was Radar Online, August 18th, yeah.
I don't know. We got to check some more of that shit out. You motherfuckers are definitely laying low. Some shit's coming down. I ain't involved in that shit. But anyway, let's talk about what's going on right now. We got the Olympics going on right now. So some good shit. Of course, U.S. dominating like they always fucking do. We've had some controversy, with the Olympics already.
Couple things there.
Already, especially starting with, I'm going to touch on a little bit.
Ceremonies?
Opening ceremonies. Was a little controversial. Certain people said that was a depiction of the Last Supper.
Oh, let's start by saying France. It's on France, right?
Yeah, so this is in France right now, but they're saying this was a depiction of the Last Supper. Some people are saying
transgenders.
Yeah, it was a lot of it was a lot of like, I don't know. It was really weird. I can tell you that.
There was actually one guy in the background that had like these super short swords.
No. I heard that was fake.
Did you really?
Yeah. Because we saw. Yeah, no. I checked on that.
Oh, because I saw the picture and I was like,
no, exactly.
Did someone Photoshop that or what?
I saw the picture and got happy.
Stupid.
Yeah, check it out.
At
least don't get me wrong. I'm not going to go that far, but debunked by whatever fact check service.
Yeah. So here's my thing. We talked about this earlier. People were uproar, thought it was a depiction of the Last Supper, but was pointed out there was more people in the picture than there were supposed to be.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I still think it is, but in the same token, hey, you got to take point and counterpoint to be educated and kind of still say how you feel. In my opinion, you don't just run with your emotions.
Right. So they were trying to say it was a homage to Greek mythology.
Yeah.
And what the Olympic Games are all about.
Yeah.
So let's go back to let's start at the surface level. What the Olympic Game is all about. Okay, Olympic Games is a celebration of these old gods, Zeus.
Yeah, to Zeus, and it's pagan ceremonies,
yes,
occult ceremonies, and it's people celebrating their gods and trying to win for their gods.
Exactly. So let's talk about what the Olympics is. Starting out with. So this is what they're saying. That's what they're trying to pay tribute to, but it looked, and I mean they can gloss it over. It looked a lot like the fucking Last Supper, which was disrespectful. There was a guy online that I'm not gonna say his name, but I kind of listened to some of his stuff. I kind of don't, but they were saying this: if that was the Muslim religion,
they'd have blown up the games.
And they had,
and I'll clap for them.
It was any like construed that was the Prophet Muhammad. Mm-hmm. Yeah. They would have blown up that motherfucker.
No, without a doubt.
Like they would not have fucking waited for anyway. And they were saying, but that's what they were saying. Well, is this the destruction of Christianity? Because nobody was out there outraged about what was going on, not talking about anything, even if it was an underlying cause to it.
Well, it's so much deeper. The funny thing is, it's like they want to play on everybody, and then they want to back off and go, you didn't know what we were like you jumped to conclusions, you people, blah 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 blah. Mm-hmm. I mean, in my opinion, again, keep in mind, at the end of the day, just look at the source. It's occultist, it's God worship, it's paganism, it's all of that shit. I mean, again, and if you want to look at France sent us the Statue of Liberty, which is basically the statue of Lucifer, the light bearer.
Right.
I mean, just look at the 7 points on his head. Look at the torch. Look at the shackle on his leg.
Yep.
How's that the Statue of Liberty? I mean, when it's a shackle on your freaking leg.
Right.
What's liberating about that shit? Again, so I mean, again, each person's gonna have their opinion. Their sensationalism. Let's go back to 2012's opening ceremonies for the games. First of all, and did you guys see those videos of that where the nurses come in and they put the kids in, tuck them in, they check to see that they're sick? They were saying that was like the prequel for COVID and all that stuff. They put the things over, like the bed over, and like they died, and then the demons come out and start dancing, and then the nurses all start twitching and doing like a possessed dance. Have you guys seen that?
No, I haven't seen.
You haven't seen it?
I saw a little bit of it.
I sent it. I think I sent it to you guys. Hey, definitely check it out. So this is all weirdo shit. It's no different than MTV, music awards, occult ceremonies. It's the world we live in. And again, I'm going to say this. The people in the deepest places above the puppet level. The puppet level is left and right, Democrat and this, Russia, China, this. But when we're talking way, way deeper, who runs everything financially, there's money in every side of everything. And don't think it's not possible. All you have to do is look at BlackRock. They have their money in everything in this world. And I'm not saying them, but I'm just saying, just think about it. But they figure out how to get people into mentally just compartmentalizing things. Oh, well, this is what I understand, so it's left and right, and I got to keep talking this way about the left or the right or whatever. But it's way, way deeper. It's way, way fucking deeper, and it's been before this. I mean, it's been the start of everything. There's an agenda, again, and I'm not going to keep spelling it out on this show today, but it's obvious. The gods, plurals, paganism, occultism, etc. I mean, we talked about this earlier in the green room. This. I mean, it doesn't have anything to do with the exact topic, but it's still the same shit. There's rumors that Jesus' birthday is technically April 1st, and what's on April 1st? April Fool's Day. The people that run the world know what the fuck they're doing. We act there like a puppet show, and we get so consumed in the wrong shit, but in the way that they guide us. Think outside the fucking box. Use your discernment. Use your life experience. But you got to be genuine with yourself. You got to look yourself in the mirror and be honest. If you don't, and you're just an opportunist and you just want to jump in where you fit in, you want to get in part of this materialistic fucking world, then so be it. Hey, do you, but just know there's a difference. And when you want to sell your soul for something, or you'll compromise some, or you'll stab your best friend in the back, or you'll stab your, whoever in the back for whatever your pleasures are, or whatever you want, then just know you're not that person. Just know you can never think of things objectively. No. Because you're always going to be about me, deep down in your fucking soul. Yeah. So just think about that shit.
No, for sure. No, you're 1,000%, 1,000% correct on that. We were going to touch on another subject, but we're running short on time. But because I want to get to this. It's conceptual, because we discern as a conceptual theory right now. Yeah. And I kind of want to get both of your opinions while we're on the air right now. Yeah. So right now, they have this conceptual theory. They're working on it. So essentially, you would go into these pods, and this is how they're trying to get rid of. This is their way of getting rid of prisons and stuff like that. So, say if you are convicted of a 20-year sentence, they're saying basically you can do a 20-year sentence in 5 minutes. And people are like, even myself, I was like, how the fuck are they going to do that? So essentially, they would put you in these pods, and what they would do, they would feed you memories of you being incarcerated, but also feed you happy memories at the same time, where you're supposed to come out as a rehabilitated person within 5 minutes. My question to you guys is that right? Is that justice?
You know what it is? It's the same shit like if you saw the movie The Matrix, when they put the mask over him, and then he sits there for 3 seconds, and he comes up and he's like, I can fly a helicopter now. Mm-hmm.
I'll say it's The Matrix. I'll say it's Total Recall, and I'll say it's also what's it called? What's the one with Stallone and Wesley Snipes? When he died in Cerebral Blunt.
Or Judge Dredd.
No,
not Judge Dredd. The one. I know it's Demolition Man.
Yeah. It's a mix of all those, but it's definitely fucking Total Recall.
Got you. But my question is, if you're in jail for 20 years, okay, you've done some You either committed murder, attempted murder, okay, you 3 strikes, drugs, something of that nature. Is it you're giving non-violent offenders that, that the rehabilitation, or are you giving these murderers? Because here's the thing, is I don't care what kind of memories you have or whatever, that's innately in you. That's a human, that is something that's built in you that you act upon. You know
But
what I'm
again,
saying?
this has got to be, okay, I'm going to jump in with my 2 cents. This has got to be part of the mRNA and the whole programming, board. It's not just going to be you sit under some and then they fucking flash all this shit. And, no, it's going to be something that's in you or going to be in you. Pause, And again, I don't know if this is just to have us debate and start being open-minded about the shit. And again, because it's coming, Neuralink and all that other shit is definitely coming.
But
And I can
there's
already-
no way you could justify someone doing a heinous crime and giving them 5 minutes
Well,
in
here's the
this
thing.
fucking chamber.
I agree with you to a degree, because first of all, if they have this kind of technology, why won't we accelerate schools on it and learning and education? And I
Yes,
think that's
exactly. That
that
is great. That is a great
That
thing.
system is rigged, but again, in the same
That is
token,
great,
why
because
won't
if
we
you can do
accelerate
this, if you can do this for, you just brought up a great point.
Yeah.
If you can do this for inmates,
Yeah.
and you can give
it?
them,
Why don't you do this other shit first?
why wouldn't you take that technology and give fucking kids, like put them in thoughts of like having degrees for
Well,
engineering
like
degrees.
Whitney said, the children are our future.
I'll give you the answer to that.
Yeah.
There's no money in it.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Hey, here's my next point. First of all, speaking of the money, where's the money in it for the prisoners? So where are we getting the money from? Because at the end of the day, this is one thing I will say is you're taking a system. Again, our prison system in the United States is private.
Yes. And
Again, I will keep saying it's
prison
private,
for
it's private, it's private, it's private,
Yeah.
it's private. Bank that into your heads, because I don't think the people we talk to understand this shit.
Prison's
It's
for-
private.
But motherfuckers don't give a fuck because they're like, oh, those are convicted felons. I don't give a fuck.
But so here's the thing: our taxpayer dollars pay for the shit.
Yes, you're
and
exactly right.
it's a predetermined contract. That to where so many people have to be in jail in order for this shit to work. We are the most incarcerated country in the world by far. So again, this is all about the dollar and also about suppression and probably a hit list by the powers that be. Based on race, color, creed, and everything else, it's a little bit of everything. I'm sure they play a 6D chess game and fuck people up over on many levels that we will never comprehend. So, with that said, they get money for the shit. They put it in the music. I really believe that, to get people arrested or get people. Obviously the politicians, the fucking crack law, that put people in jail for 5 years. That was bogus as shit. But yet they're flying drugs into the country under CIA planes and trading weapons with Iran, Contra. Again, wake the fuck up. But with that said, where's the money going to come from for these programs? Are we paying for it? For them to fucking, move in 5 years?
The money's got to go somewhere for these.
Yeah, exactly. Or they're privately funding it. Maybe instead of getting a lawyer, you pay $1 million and you fucking, jump that. That's the option. Yeah. All I got to say is, when that day comes, it will be funded. So it'll be funded by people's taxes or it'll be funded by their own fucking, instead of doing a lawyer. They're probably trying to figure out how to get the lawyer out the fucking way.
Gotcha.
So only people that are wealthy enough to fucking do it. Because they're not going to fucking privilege people and everybody fucking goes, oh yeah, I did this crime and I'm going to get, I'm going to do it.
Well, here's my thing is, why wouldn't you, if you're getting the same tax dollars, right? And you don't have to house these motherfuckers and stuff like that. Why wouldn't you be all over?
No profit.
How about let's flip it
More
for a second.
profit. That's what I'm saying. Is like now I'm going to fucking really circulate these motherfuckers because I can get them in 5 minutes and I can still get the same amount of money that I would get if they were in here for 20 fucking years.
Yeah. So with tax dollars. So
yes.
We just got to make sure who's paying for this. Or how about this? The tax dollars pay for this shit still, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. So they're making more money without the fucking costs. Okay. They're gonna make more money, and then watch this. They come out of society, and now they're programmed to be fucking workers in society. Mm-hmm. But guess what? We don't even know the degree because we've never seen this shit.
It'll be good, though, because then we can use the prisons to house the homeless.
Yeah. Hey, well, put it this way. Well, first of all, let me get back to that in a second. But, again, think about this for a quick second. Again, follow the money, follow the money, follow the money. It's always about the money, which the money is really a reason for control. Mm-hmm. Are the taxpayers going to pay for this shit? or is it going to be just the elite that get corners? And then what's the state of the person that comes out? Because guess what? You sit there and they can sell a narrative. Okay, you did 20 years and you did this and you got raped and you did this and this and this. Whatever it is, you come out, you're a vegetable. Guess what? Now you go into the military. Now you go to the police force. Now you go to whatever they want you to do. Because and again, how do we even know that person's actually a person that's functioning on their own?
Listen, this is the world we're getting in.
Pretty soon we have a return of the clones run by AI.
For sure, that's what I'm getting at, for real.
And so now you have your own fucking army. Again, Neuralink's the same fucking thing. That's what I truly believe, allegedly.
I got you. All right, we come to the end of the show. Give me a quick thought of the day.
Go ahead, Greedy.
I don't really have much thought. I'm a little bit tired tonight. Get your sleep.
Get your sleep.
If you're tired, go to bed. That's all I'm gonna say.
Bro, I get about 3 hours of sleep
Man,
every day, 3-4 hours.
this has been a rough week at work. So,
All right.
when you have some time to relax, make sure you relax, get some sleep.
You heard it from Grady. Make sure you fucking take your might off.
All right, my thought of the day is shout out to Simone Biles, for winning
Yes.
gold.
Give it up.
Yeah, let's give it up to her, seriously. And we just got to take it back real quick. 2020, she removed herself from the game. She's
Took a mental health.
Yeah, mental health. I mean, don't get me wrong. She said she had the twisties. And it's one of these things that if you're not a gymnast, you don't even know what that is. It's like somebody trying to tell you what a car wreck is, doing an Oklahoma drill or, whatever. Yeah. If you've never been in those shoes and never done them on that elite level, man, you can only your backseat quarterback, your Monday morning quarterbacking. So with that said, the shit she had to go through, and don't get me wrong, part of me sits there, my conspiracy side of me goes, this is a lot of big money. Might be the best women's gymnast ever.
She is the best.
Okay.
There's no doubt about it.
So withdrawals right before the competition. I mean, could this be in the day and age of sports betting? Hey, it was such an obvious bet. There's too much money on you. You got to step out. We got your family in the basement. I don't know.
Possible.
But the fact is, and then the girl that replaced her took a shot at that team in 2020, said that, other than her, the other people didn't work hard. They didn't do this. They got a silver. So it's kind of ironic that the other night they got the gold. Biles clapped back, and again, for her to wait 4 years, hear all the criticism, all the people telling you, what you should have done, people that have never done it. It's funny when you look at this, they have no history of being athletic whatsoever, and they're telling a world-class athlete, one of the best that's ever done it, how to do it. And again, it's funny, That's the one thing, man. We talk shit, we have our fun and everything, but we've at least been successful in certain levels to respect the game. Again, I may talk shit. Again, I always said, I don't like LeBron fans. You know what I mean? But I ain't gonna say I ain't gonna say LeBron ain't amazing and one of the best talents ever, and didn't overfulfill what he was supposed to do from high school. But again, I don't stand as fans, so I'm always gonna keep it 1,000, keep my emotions out of it. Whereas all these clowns on these TV shows sit there and they just, again, I don't know, for ratings, whatever else, they're going to sit there and disrespect the craft that they've never done, can never do. They're not even the best at what they do, and they're not even accountable in their field. And that's what's crazy. But either way, so shout out to, her and the women, USA gymnast squad. They got the gold.
There you go. Hey, my last thought of the day is, like I said, just spending time with your loved ones. If you got a girl, man, take her out this weekend. You know what I'm saying? Go show her. Go do something that you guys ain't never done before.
I'm gonna wash my girl's feet this weekend.
Yeah, go ahead. While she probably love that shit, rubber shit too. But no, if you don't got no significant other, go out.
Wash your own feet.
No. Go do something.
Maybe you'll get one.
Hire a homeless person to wash her feet.
No, go do something.
Do something good for society.
Go do something special for somebody. That's all I'm saying. All right. On that note, we out of here. Not yet.